Okay, guys, we're back, and we've got another cool character course. I was trying for a theme in that.
Yeah,
It's actually a unit, but whatever, it still works, right?
yeah.
Okay, so this is character number 2, and her name is
Blossom.
Blossom, and she's one of the Powerpuff Girls, right?
Yeah.
Made from sugar, spice, and all things bitter. What?
All things nice.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I got it.
And Chemical X. Or
Oh, and chemical, right? She's got a
yeah.
few other things going on there, right? Okay, so as usual, what we're looking for is some basic shapes just to help with us, establishing the right proportions of the character and stuff. Um, we talked before in our basics unit about proportions, right?
Hmm.
What are proportions? Do you remember what proportions are, Joey?
Yeah.
What are
It's like the
proportions?
body, the head to the body to the
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's like if like the head is like no, the rule of eight. That.
kind of. Yeah, good guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on the right track, right? Proportions are not like we could say this character is huge or they're tiny or whatever. No, no, no. When we're talking about proportions, we're talking about the body parts and the sizes of them in relationship to each other,
Hmm.
right? And we covered this in our basics course a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Usually, the basic one that I taught as the rule was, as you already said, was the rule
Of
of.
eight.
That's right, you got it. And that means that the character is 8 heads tall,
Hmm.
right? But now that I'm looking over at Blossom here, she's not 8 heads tall.
She's 2 heads tall.
She's basically 2 heads tall, like a chibi. Okay, a
Hmm.
chibi is this cute little character that's, the head is almost 50% of the body, and that's what we've got with Blossom here, right? So keep that in mind that when we're looking at the sizing of it all, the proportions of it all, that Blossom's head is going to be almost half of her body here. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. The other interesting thing about Blossom is she's got kind of an oval shaped head going on,
Hmm.
right? It's kind of roundish a little bit. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I think you know what? Those are the main things that I'm going to start with. We can see that she's got circles for eyes and that kind of stuff, right? And then circles within those circles and circles within those circles and all that, right? So what I want you to do is off to the side here, try to draw that oval. That's her head.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Within that oval, draw. Let's see if it's right about center. Yeah, right about center. We're going to draw one eye and another eye. And of course, you know what? Your circles aren't going to look perfect. I don't expect them to. It's okay. Inside of those are going to be another circle and another circle. And then maybe another circle and another circle. We got lots of circles going
Hmm.
on. Okay. Now she kind of looks like an alien. She's definitely weird looking, right?
Hmm.
How are you doing with yours, Joy, so far?
Uh, it's good.
Yeah, I think you're doing pretty good, right?
Hmm.
All right. Her body comes down off of the center of that circle and is just kind of this simple little, I don't know, thumb looking thing or something like that. At this point, it looks like a tongue coming out of this head, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think we can add more details, like from
Hmm.
this point, we'll come down, the leg will be here, there. But I think we're going to do all this in a little, I'm going to come back at it right now with a little bit more precision, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do the outline of my head. And it's not going to be perfect. Looking good.
Hmm.
I'm going to come in a little bit more. Do the outline of the eye. Do the eye inside. This. Do the eye inside. With that. And I can even color it if I want. I can come in here and shade it up a little bit.
Hmm.
Okay, that kind of works, right? She's got this cute little U-shaped smile. She's got this kind of jaunty blocky hair that comes across the top, right?
Yep.
Has two big kind of almost rabbit looking ears things, but those are actually like a bow on top of her head, I think, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Why don't we come down here? We'll draw this foot in first. This is kind of the front of the lower leg, the shin, with the foot in it, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll come down here and draw this other leg. You can see she's got this kind of like loose, kind of gummy feeling to her legs. They're not really defined or anything. The only thing that kind of defines them a little bit are these circumference bands. And we kind of did this a little bit already when it came to doing circumference lines along a circle and stuff like that, if you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We can come down and maybe just off of her body here, put a little hook, and on this side, put a little hook. And then you could really lightly draw them so they touch together, and then come in and darken it up, right? You want to darken it up. And maybe I'll go and erase the one that goes through there. There we go. Okay. Now my little blossom is missing something.
What?
Arms. She's got these weird spaghetti arms going on.
Oh.
These are really simple. They just come off like this. One comes off to this side. And you know what? You could have, this one's going up on this side. You could have it going off to the other side if you want, right? She's got these really easy to draw arms that don't have any form to them or anything, right?
Yeah, and she doesn't have hands.
Right. They're just mitts. It's like she's got socks up to her shoulders or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Blossom's pretty easy here. I think if you want to, you can go over it and do a bit of an outline to it or something like that. A little bit of a halo. You know what? Actually, I'm going to back that out. And I'm going to show you what a halo would look like with a different color. What if I did it in orange? You can do these halos in different colors sometimes, and it'll give kind of a cool effect to it. Just go around the entire character. So you can grab one of your pencil crayons at home there if you got one. And go around the entire character. And it gives that real kind of sticker looking effect to it, right? So once you've got the basic foundation of your character already drawn out, the details put in, you can go around and do all this. Now, if I was to really be using this character for something, I'd probably do what we call light boxing. What I would do is kind of trace it one more time and do it perfectly, do all the lines perfectly. Or I would come in really neatly and start to erase all of these different construction lines and stuff. You know, I would get in there and really clean it on up and make it look like a much cleaner drawing and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, you can keep an eraser handy and just be ready to clean things up a little bit. Okay. How'd yours come in, Joey?
Good. I'm doing the outline now. The halo.
Well, good. Did you choose a different color?
Nope. I'm just
That's okay.
sticking with the... Oh, no, I should. I'm gonna go for like a corally pink.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Blossom.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you might have a theme that matches the character if in the halo and stuff. I will say this, like if you have a character standing on their own, that works out usually pretty well when it comes to doing some type of halo. But if you've got a character in a scene, let's say you're drawing a comic book or something like that, and they're standing there in a street or something like that, the haloing doesn't quite have the same impact. It actually kind of hurts sometimes the scene because it takes that character out of the scene. Okay?
Yeah.
So use halos sometimes if you're just doing what we would call pinup art or something like that, something simple, right? Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, if you're storytelling or something, stay away from it a bit. Okay, Joey, what do you think? You're almost done?
Yep. And done. Yeah.
Let's see it. Oh, yours is super cute. Why is yours so cute? What's going on there?
Yours is better. Mine's all wonky, but I need to work on it. I need to do it more and more and more and more.
Really, that's the key, is to just do it again and again and again until you get the patterns down.
Hmm.
You get understanding what makes that character what it is and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Um, and what do we call that?
Practicing.
Good. I'm glad you got that one right away. Yeah, you just got to practice, guys. Okay. So if you need to, rewind this video and draw this Powerpuff Girl again. I don't know. Move her arms in a different direction next time, though. And have fun with it, guys.